Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Vibhor Shrivastava and we are doing the watch along of the finals of AVC Under 18 Boys Championship, the Asian Championship. And we have got Japan versus Iran in the finals. It's going to be an exciting contest between both the teams. Two sides which have done really well throughout the tournament. If we talk about Japan, their semi-final was a complete dominance where they won by a margin of 3-0. And if we talk about Iran, they played well in the semis, beating China by 3-2. And see, if we talk about both the teams in their five matches, Iran started with a 3-0 win over Philippines. Then they won by 3-1 against India. Then against Bahrain, they won by 3-0. Against South Korea, they won by 3-1. And against China in the semis, they won by 3-2. If we talk about Japan, they have also won 5 out of 5. They started with a victory over Saudi Arabia and Australia by a margin of 3-0. They continued their dominance against South Korea. Then against India in the quarterfinals, they won by 3-2. Then in the semis against Chinese Taipei, they won by 3-2. And if we talk about Japan, they have lost just one set in the whole tournament. So Japan has been dominant throughout the tournament with some great performances. They have lost only two sets throughout the tournament, and that set loss came against India. And today against Iran, they would be very much excited to end the tournament with the victory, winning the championship, winning the gold. It's going to be Iran versus Japan in the finals, and we all are quite excited to see which team will finish with you know, the championship title. It's going to be an interesting finish in this game. And if we talk about the third position match, then it was well won by Chinese Taipei by 3-2. So Chinese Taipei have finished at third position. And now the final is about to get started. It's Iran versus Japan in the finals with two of the best and two of the unbeaten sides up against each other. And if we talk about the head-to-head records of Japan and Iran, then in the 2024 they both met in the game where Iran won by 3-2. In 2022, Japan won by 3-0. In 2018, Japan won by 3-1. So if we talk about the head-to-head records, then Japan have won 2-1. And in today's match, let's see which team will eventually find a way to win the game. You can join us in the live chat. Do tell which team you are backing in this finals of the AVC Under 18 Championship. And it is going to be an exciting contest between both of these teams. Both have played really well, and we are surely in for a great finals between two great sides. And the fact is that both the sides have remained unbeaten throughout the tournament. A complete dominance, a sheer dominance from both the teams in the whole tournament, and it would be exciting to see that which team will eventually win the title today. In the live chat, you can join us and do tell which team you are supporting and backing. So in the live chat, do tell us which team you're backing in this finals of the AVC Under 18 Boys Championship. It is going to be a thriller of a game between two of the giants of this game, and it would be interesting to see which team will find victory in today's game. It's Japan versus Iran in the finals. The match is about to get started, and this should be an exciting game. The way both the teams have played so far in the tournament, Japan on one side have lost only two sets throughout the tournament, and if we talk about Iran, then they have also been dominant, winning all of their games. Similarly, Japan have won all of their games, but I think Japan will be having an upper hand in this finals. It is very interesting to see which team will eventually find a way and will go on winning this game. But I think it's going to be Japan. You can tell us in the live chat which side you are backing for the finals. But according to me, it could be Japan who will end with the title here. Do tell us in the live chat which team you are backing, because according to me, it could be Japan winning the game. So let's see how both the teams will perform. And the finals have just got started. It's Iran versus Japan in the finals. एंड क्या कह रहे हैं वहाँ पे शशांक कि अपना फीबा अंडर 18 बास्केटबॉल सेमीफाइनल्स चल रहा है और आप यहाँ वॉलीबॉल कवर कर रहे हो। सी मैं पूरा फोकस है मेरा ऑन द सेमीफाइनल्स ऑफ द फीबा बास्केटबॉल। इंडिया की बात करते हैं तो अच्छा परफॉर्मेंस थ्रू आउट द टूर्नामेंट रहा है। अभी भी अगर हम देखते हैं सो एक पॉइंट से ज़रूर पीछे चल रहे हैं, सेकेंड क्वार्टर का खेल है, बट बैक कर रहा हूँ टीम को। होप कर रहा हूँ एक अच्छे रिजल्ट की, और उम्मीद रही कि कल फाइनल्स में नज़र आए हमारी टीम। बट फिलहाल ज़रूर वॉलीबॉल कवर कर रहे हैं, क्योंकि जैसा हमेशा से फोकस रहा है चैनल का कि मतलब जो मैचेस इजीली अवेलेबल हो जाते हैं टू द व्यूअर्स, वो फिर मैं डायरेक्टली उसका कवरेज लेके नहीं आता हूँ, जैसा कि आप लोग जानते हैं। लेकिन अगर ये वॉलीबॉल चैंपियनशिप की बात करते हैं तो इसका लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग अवेलेबल नहीं होता इजीली, इस वजह से मैं ये वाला मैच कवर कर रहा हूँ और फोकस बना ज़रूर बनाया हुआ है इंडिया कजाकिस्तान गेम एट द फीबा अंडर 18 क्वालिफायर। लेकिन कोशिश रहेगी कि कल फाइनल्स कवर करते हैं of that tournament, the under 18 एशिया कप। बाकी फिलहाल यहाँ पे जापान एंड ईरान up against each other in the finals of the AVC under 18 championship. Japan leading here by 4-1 in the set number 1. Japan have lost only 2 sets in the whole tournament. Those two losses came against India. So if we talk about Indian team, which sadly finished at number 8, it was sad to see the kind of finish we got in the tournament. But overall, it was a fine performance. I know we struggled in the last 2 games, but it was definitely a fine performance from India's under 18 volleyball team in the AVC Under Championship. Currently, the scoreline stands at 4-1, and it will move to 4-3 with back-to-back points for Iran. And it should be an exciting finish between both the teams. If we talk about Japan, they have won all of their 5 games in the AVC Under 18 volleyball. And if we talk about the team of Iran, they have also won all of their matches in the AVC Under 18. So two of the best sides are meeting each against each other in the finals. And this is something which we were talking since the tournament got started, that it could be Japan and Iran in the finals, or we were hopeful of India making it, or hopefully we were hopeful of the India making it to the semi-finals or maybe the finals. But sometimes the result don't go in your favor, and the score line stands at 5-4 in the finals of the AVC Under 18. Do tell us in the live chat which side you are supporting. Currently, the scoreline stands at 6-4. It has been a great start for Japan. Even Iran have started pretty well. And in the yesterday's game, we saw Japan were struggling in the first set, which they eventually won. But we have seen them struggling in the first set yesterday as well. So let's see what kind of result we will get in this game, especially in the first set. But currently, the score stands at 7-4. Japan in a good position, leading by 7-4. So it will be interesting if they can manage to maintain the lead. And where did you watch live? I wanna watch too. See, unfortunately, due to the technical issues, the live streaming is not available. But if there is any update, I will definitely share and will tell you where to watch the game live. But currently, the scoreline moves to 7-5. What here I am trying is to share the live scores, discuss the game, and enjoy the finals. Basically, a watch party kind of, we can say. But currently, the score stands at 7-5. Japan leading by 2 points. On the other side, Iran currently at 5. And definitely, this is going to be an exciting game because both of the teams have played pretty well. And there you go, Japan with the 8 point. The scoreline moves to 8-5. 8-5 is the scoreline now. It would be interesting to see how Iran makes a comeback in this set. Currently, the score moves to 9-5. And whichever team will defend well will eventually will win the game, because if we talk about both the teams, they have no issues with the attack. Both the teams have attacked really well, but if we talk about the defense, then both sides defense will be tested. Japan, though they have a better defense, but Iran will be backing themselves to attack well against Japan, and let's see if they can break the defense of Japan. Currently, Japan leading by 9-5. A lead of 4 points there for Japan. Yesterday against Chinese Taipei, we saw how Japan dominated, especially in the set number 2 and 3. Then this they completely dominated throughout the game, though. Japan versus Iran in the finals of AVC Under 18 Championship. We could be in for a thrilling game. And let's see how the things will go on for both the sides. Currently, the score stands at 9-5. The game of set 1. Two good teams against each other. Do tell us in the live chat which side you are supporting. Is it Japan or is it Iran? Do tell us in the live chat. Currently, the score stands at 9-5 with Japan leading by 4 points. And the score moves to 10-5 with that. 10 point there for Japan, who continues to lead in the set number 1. That set started in a competitive manner, but currently, what we can notice is Japan is leading by 5 point. Scoreline 10-5. Does the game start? Yes, the game has got started. Japan is leading in the game by 5 points. Set number 1, 10-5 is the scoreline. Japan 10, Iran 5. And do tell us which team you are supporting in this finals. Is it Iran or the side of Japan? Japan currently leading with 5 points. It would be interesting to see if they can maintain the lead, because Iran on the other side will be looking forward to attack and attack well in the game. Why we can't see? See, unfortunately, due to the YouTube policies, I cannot live stream the game. But what I am trying to do is sharing all the live scores and live updates from the game. And as of now, scoreline stands at 10-5. Japan leading in the game. And if we talk about both the sides, Iran didn't lost a single game throughout the tournament. Similarly, Japan didn't lost a single game throughout the tournament. And if we talk about Japan, they have lost only 2 sets in this tournament. And Iran is looking forward to make a comeback here. Point number 7 for Iran. A difference of only 3 points between both the sides here. A difference of 3 points between Japan and Iran. This will be an interesting game. Japan were leading by 5 points, and now the lead is reduced to three here. And Japan will look to make a comeback here. The scoreline moves to 11-7, a great point there for Japan. 11-7 is the scoreline currently. It has been a great performance so far by Japan, who are looking forward to maintain their lead. Both the teams started pretty well. A competitive start in the game, but currently the Japan is leading by 3.8 points there for Iran. And yesterday, Japan in the semifinals ended the game in just 3 sets. So it would be interesting to see whether they win the game in 3 sets today or in the four or in the five. But you cannot rule out Iran at any point of the game. And Iran is making a comeback here. 11-9 is the score. 11-9 is the score. A difference of 2 points between both the sides. A difference of 2 points between Japan and Iran. And as we are expecting a close game between Japan and Iran, the scoreline currently stands at 11-9. So this is the kind of score this is the kind of close game which is definitely expected. And the scoreline currently stands at 11-10. Iran is making a comeback there. A score of 11-10 between both the sides. Comeback here from the Iranian side. Because at one point Japan were leading by 5 points and now their lead is reduced to just a point. 11-10 is the scoreline. And a review was taken there by Japan and the review will be successful. The scoreline moves to 12-9. Difference of 3 points between both the sides now. At one stage you thought that Iran is making the comeback now, but the review was taken there by Japan and the review will be successful. Another point there for Japan. The scoreline moves to 13-9. A difference of 4 points between both the sides. And if we talk about the semi-final of the FIBA Under 18, then definitely India is dominating there. Kazakhstan is although leading at the halftime, but we will be backing our Under 18 girls to make a comeback and find a way to win the game. So let's see how the things will go on. Filal, set number one, scoreline 14-10. Japan continues to lead by 4 points here. A good start here for the Japanian side, who are currently leading at 14-10. And you are not covering that. Yes, we are as of now not covering the FIBA semi-final. The focus is on finishing this tournament, the AVC Under 18 volleyball championship. So set number one, 13-9 is the score line, which moves to 14-11. So I have my eyes set on that game of India women against Kazakhstan. Scoreline currently at 14-12 as Iran looks to make a comeback here. Set number one here in the finals of the AVC Under 18 Boys Championship. Currently, the scoreline stands at 14-13, a lead of 1 point there. Japan started pretty well, but currently just a point lead there. In the live chat, a close game is going on between Kazakhstan versus India and under 18 girls. Hope they may come back in the third quarter. Many Kazakhstan under 18 girls' height is longer, and they are getting the advantage of that. Yes, as we can note in that game, how the women of Kazakhstan are using the benefit of their heights. But I think team will definitely make a comeback. If we talk about under 18 girls of our nation, then they should definitely make a comeback. Currently, the score line stands at 15-14 in this game, just a point lead there for the Japan team. So it's going to be an exciting finish here in Japan and Iran game. 15th point there for Japan. The score line is equalized at 15 each now. Currently, the score stands at 15 each in this game. Iran is making a comeback in the set one because at one stage they were behind in the game and now looks all set to make a comeback. The score line of 15 each in the set number one. It has been an interesting start in this game, and this is something which we were expecting. Two best sides up against each other. Set number one currently at 15 each between both the sides. It has been an interesting start in this game as we expected. And Iran will be taking a lead for the first time in this game now. Japan were constantly leading, but now Iran have got that lead in the game. The scoreline moves to 15-16 at present. And Japan will give a point back. The scoreline moves to 16 each. Both the teams are battling it well. It has been an interesting start to the game as we are constantly talking. Currently, the scoreline stands at 16 each. Japan and Iran. An interesting game is going on in the finals of AVC Under 18 Championship. 16 each is the scoreline. Set number one of the game. Two of the best sides are battling it hard in the finals. Japan will once again move into the lead. Yes. 17th point for Japan. Scoreline stand at 17-16. If we talk 17 point there for Iran, the scoreline is once again equal at 70 each. 17 each. The scoreline be it's interesting to see which team will win the set number one, because yesterday also we saw it was a competitive set number one for Japan. And in the live chat, tomorrow India versus England, third ODI at Lords, and it will start from 3:30 p.m. Currently the series is on one each, and hopefully Rohit Sharma will be making a comeback, at least score a 50 in the ODI. Waiting to watch that. Hopefully India not loses the series against England by 2-1. Yes, tomorrow the series decider, and it should be an exciting game. Two great teams up against each other. We are hopeful of a Kohli 100. Rohit Sharma has to score runs as well, so it will be a very interesting game tomorrow. Currently, the score line is standing at 18 each. Score currently at 18 each. Both the teams are fighting it well in the finals. Japan will take a point lead here. 19-18 is the score line now. 19-18 is the score line. And Iran will equalize the score here. 19 each now. It has been a great performance from both the sides so far at 19 each. It will be interesting to see which team will reach to 25 points as soon as possible, and with a difference of 2 points, because that is something which you need to maintain. Set number one, the score line moves to 21-19 with Japan leading here by 2 points. Japan is looking forward to maintain the lead. They are currently leading by 2 points in the game. 21-19 is the score line. But can they maintain this lead? That is the big question. 21-19 the score line, a difference of 2 points. 21-19. A difference of 2 points between both the sides. And the battle has been quite interesting. Battle of the finals. Japan and Iran. Both teams are giving their best. And Japan will continue to maintain the lead. It moves to 22-19 now. A lead of 3 points here for the side of Japan. 3 points is the difference between both the teams. Can Japan continue to maintain their lead, or is it going to be Iran who will make a comeback? A review there from Iran, and it will be successful. The scoreline stays at 21-19. A scoreline of 21-19 between both the teams. The difference stands at 2 points. And it hasn't been an easy task for both the sides. Set number one, the game stands at 21-19. Back to back points there for the Iranian side. The score moves to 21 each with that. A great comeback here from Iran team, because at one point they were trailing by 5 points. And now the score line stands at 22-21. One point is the difference between both the teams. 22-21 is the score line. And the difference between both the teams will move to 2 points. 23-21 is the score line. Japan is 2 away from winning the set, and they are giving their absolute best at the moment, with an eye on winning the set 1. Currently at 23-21, a difference of 2 points between both the sides. And now Japan is just 1 away from winning the set number 1. 24-21 is the score line. Just 1 point is needed for Japan to win this set. (24-21) is the score line. Japan one short of winning the set. And it's going to be an interesting game, even though Japan looks all set to win the set number 1. But the finish will be exciting one here. 24-21 is the score line. A point difference here between both the sides. Japan is just 1 away from winning. Iran trying to give their best. 24-22 is the score line. Iran is making a comeback now. 23-24 is the score line. And as I've been constantly saying, that this is going to be a very interesting game, a thrilling finish. So currently the scoreline stands at 24-23. And 25th point there for Japan. Scoreline moves to 1-0. 25-23 was the score when Japan won the set. And we will be right back after a short break here. Here you go. We are back for the set number two of this game, which has just got started. And Iran is leading in the set two, which means we may see this game getting into the set number four if Iran win this set. And talking about FIBA Under 18 semi-finals, where Indian women are trailing now by 23-42, a disappointing result. They are loading for the women team, and now this is becoming a trend or becoming a regular kind of a thing that we are, losing most of the knockout matches in all of the sports is something which we can see. In the volleyball, we lost the quarters. In the AVC Nation last year, we lost the semis. Last month, we lost the semis. And now in the FIBA Under 18, our women team is struggling currently in the knockout. So, knockout is that barrier which our athletes are struggling to clear and pass. So, hopefully, they will find a way. But this is quite concerning for our athletes. Scoreline currently 8-11. Set number two, Japan currently at 9, Iran at 11. A difference of 2 points between both the sides. A difference of 2 points between both the teams will go to 3 now. A difference of 3 points between both the teams. Currently 9-12. Set number two. And we can see that the domination of Iran is noticed in the set number two. Currently, set number two, we can see the domination here from Iran, leading by 4 points here. And this seems to be a fine performance in the set number two, because in the set one, we saw how Japan dominated. But in the set number two, Iran is doing a great show when leading by 3 points. The scoreline currently at 11-14 in the set number two of the game. Iran currently leading by 3 points, but will they able to maintain the lead here? That is a big question, because in the game we saw uh, in the set number one, Japan dominated, but in the set two, we can see that Iran is making a comeback, and this is the kind of performance which you expect from both of the sides, because both were unbeaten in the league stage, and now in the finals, we can see that set number one was won by Japan. Set number two, Iran is currently leading, but you will not rule out a comeback here for the Japanian side. 11-16 is the scoreline. A difference of 5 points between both the teams. It has been a great show here from Iran so far. 11-16 is the scoreline. In the set one, they failed to perform well, but in the set number two, they are making a great comeback. A difference of 5 points between both the teams. And the difference will move to 6 points now. This is continue domination here by Iran. A great performance from Iranian side currently. Who are leading by 5 points now. Japan moves to 12, and Japan will be looking forward to make a comeback here. Currently, although the scoreline is standing in the favor of the Iranian side, but you will not be surprised if there is a comeback happening from the Japanian side. But currently, the scoreline moves to 12-18. 12-18 is the scoreline. A difference of 6 points between both the teams. And it looks like that Iran will manage to win the set. Currently, the difference is of 6 points between both the teams. It has been a great start in the set two for Iran. We saw in the set one how Japan dominated, but they won the finals for the set number one by just 2 points. Currently, Iran is leading by 5. In the FIBA Under 18 semis, Indian women are struggling, trailing by a huge margin, and it looks tough for them to make a comeback. 13-19 is the score line. Then 6 points is the difference between both the teams currently. And the scoreline will move to 13-20. CWG is about to come. Yes, just 6 more days left for the Commonwealth Games to get started. And we are quite excited for the Commonwealth Games, even though the major sports are dropped this time. But it's going to be an exciting tournament where we'll be backing the Indian athletes to win the medals, especially in the javelin, in football, in weightlifting, in high jump. So we are backing our team, backing our athletes, and are definitely hopeful of plenty of medals. Currently in this game, the scoreline currently stands at 15-19, a difference of 4 points between both the sides. Set number 2 of the game. Commonwealth Games are about to get started in the next 6 days. It will be a great tournament. 16-19, the score line. Just 3 points difference between both the teams. Japan currently at 16, Iran at 19. A 3 point difference here between both the sides. Japan is looking to make a comeback in this set. They were trailing by 7 points at one stage, but currently the scoreline stands at 16-19. We can see a comeback here from the Japanian side. Tomorrow, PV Sindhu will also be in action against third seeded Yamaguchi of Japan in the women's single. The Hatsu Japan Open. Yes, tomorrow in the morning, it's going to be the finals between PV Sindhu and Yamaguchi of Japan in the Japan Open. And I'm planning for a watch along. If you guys are interested, and I will definitely be quite interested in the watch along. So do tell in the live chat whether I should be doing a watch along for that game. 17-20 is the score line. A difference of 3 points. A 3 point lead is something which Iran is maintaining at present, and they will take the lead to 4 points now. 17-21 is the score line. A difference of 4 points will move to 3 points now. 18-21 is the score line. Japan can still make a comeback. Well, Japan is trying to make a comeback here. 18-21 is the score line. A difference of 3 points between both the sides. And now it will be at 4. 18-22 is the score line. A difference of 4 points between both the teams. 19-22 is the scoreline. 3 points is the difference between both the teams. As we can notice, that Japan is trying their absolute best to make a comeback in this set itself, but it hasn't been that easy for the team. A difference of 3 points between both the sides here. Iran looking forward to win this set. Japan also trying their best to make a comeback. And this is the kind of thrill we expect and we are witnessing in this game. 3 points is the difference between both the sides. 19-22 is the scoreline. And Japan are on their way to make a comeback here. It's the scoreline stands at 20-22. Difference of 2 points between both the teams. This is turning out to be a great performance here from Japan in the second set. They were trailing by 7 points at one stage. Now the scoreline stands at 20-22. Just 2 points difference between both the sides. A review, a point there for Iran. 3 points lead here for the Iranian side. 20-23 is the scoreline. A difference of 3 points between both the sides. Twenty-one, 23. Again, the difference moves to 2 points. Japan is making a comeback here. Looking forward to make a comeback. Iran with a lead of 2 points. At one stage, Japan were trailing by 7 points in the game. And now we can see that they are making a great comeback. The scoreline stands at 21-23. It will be interesting to see if Japan can hold on their lead. 22-23 is the scoreline. Japan has made a great comeback here. Just a point difference now between both the sides. Twenty-two, 23 is the scoreline. It will be interesting to see if Iran loses the set from this position because they are just one away from winning this set. 22-24 is the scoreline. Iran needs just one more point to win the set number 2. There you go. Iran will win the set number 2. Scoreline moves to 1 each. And we will be back quickly after a short break.
was decided by England's burst, or is it the before we go? Could it be the last time we see Rohit Sharma in international cricket? Speculation is rife. It appears as though Rohit is
Here you go. We are back with the coverage of set number three. Iran were dominating in the set number two, and they continue to domination in the set number three. Things are looking quite tough for the side of Japan at present. They were playing pretty well in the first set. They won by a difference of 2 points, but set number three was well dominated by Iran, and now we can see that the Iranian side is currently doing well, leading by 4 points. And it's turning out to be a great set for Iran the way they have started. But Japan, we saw the fight, it was visible in the previous set as well. And now, even in this set, they didn't started at a right pace, but they would want to find the pace and perform well against the Iranian side. So let's see how Japan makes a comeback in this set, because currently they are trailing by 4 points. It's not looking that well at present for Iran, but they are a side that can make a comeback even from this situation. We have seen that in the past. A difference of 4 points between both the teams here. Iran would want to make a comeback. Sorry, Japan would want to make a comeback from this situation. Currently, the scoreline at 2-7. And in the FIBA Under 18 semifinals, the Indian women have lost the semis by 36-60 against Kazakhstan. This was something which we were not expecting, to be very honest, because the kind of performances we were constantly giving in the tournament and the kind of build-up we had towards the tournament, we thought this time the result may come in our favor. So it is something which is we were not ready for. So not the ideal result which we wanted to have. So the FIBA under 18 Indian women struggled and struggled pretty well. And in this game, currently the set number 3 is going on, where Iran is leading by 6 points. But the interesting thing is whether they will be able to maintain the lead currently, which is of 16 points. And the India FIBA team will still be in Division B and not promoted to Division A. Yeah, despite performing really well, we couldn't cross the barrier of the semi-finals, the knockouts, which means we will have to stay in the Division B and we won't be getting the promotion to the Division A. This is something which is a bit more sad compared to losing the tournament, because we want our basketball to be on a growth, and this is something which will stop us from growing well. So, not the ideal result which we wanted. Currently, though, the scoreline in this game stands in the favor of Iranian side, who are leading by 3-0 at present. So, sorry, 5-8 by present. 3 points is the lead. शशांक कह रहे हैं कि अब मुझे समझ में आ रहा है कि आपने बास्केटबॉल वाला लाइफ क्यों नहीं किया। यू वर राइट। सी डिसअपॉइंटिंग रिजल्ट वहाँ पे आया है। कल ज़रूर अब आप थर्ड पोजीशन के लिए मैच खेलेंगे, होपफुली थर्ड तो आप फिनिश करती हैं, इंडोनेशिया से वो गेम होगा। बट आज एक डिसअपॉइंटिंग रिजल्ट रहा हमारी वुमेन टीम के लिए इन द फीबा अंडर 18 सेमीज, वेयर वी वर अप अगेंस्ट कजाकिस्तान। और उम्मीद इस बार लगा रहे थे कि चैंपियन बन सकते हैं, लेकिन एक बार फिर वही नॉकआउट मैच में स्ट्रगल करने का जो भारतीय स्पोर्ट्स की हिस्ट्री रही है उसको कंटिन्यू किया विमेन टीम ने यहाँ पे। तो एक खराब रिजल्ट रहा है, बट होपफुली वेन एवर दिस दिस बैच विल बी इन एक्शन दे विल डू वेल। और बाकी कल पीवी सिंधु एक्शन में सुबह अगेंस्ट जापान यामागुची इन द जापान फाइनल जापान ओपन। सो सोच रहा हूँ कि उसका एक वॉच अलॉन्ग करते हैं। पीवी सिंधु का जो मैच है कल सुबह अराउंड 7:45 इट शुड बी गेट स्टार्टेड, अराउंड 8 PM इट मे गेट स्टार्टेड। तो लुकिंग फॉरवर्ड टू कवर दैट गेम। उसके अलावा कॉमनवेल्थ गेम्स स्क्वाड का रिव्यू करोगे क्या? सी मैं कोशिश तो कर रहा हूँ कि कॉमनवेल्थ गेम्स के लिए एक प्रीव्यू अपलोड करते हैं या फिर एक लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग करते हैं। सो लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग अगर करते हैं तो फिर उसके पहले टाइमिंग्स जो है सभी जो व्यूअर्स हैं, जो जेन्युइन और रेगुलर व्यूअर्स हैं, उनके साथ मैच करती है तो इट वुड बी गुड। बाकी अगर अपलोड करते हैं वीडियो तो फिर तो आप लोग कभी भी किसी भी वक्त देख सकते हैं, बट आई थिंक लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग वुड बी अ गुड थिंग, क्योंकि डिस्कशन करते हुए टीम को प्रीव्यू करने में ज़्यादा मज़ा आता है। सो सोच रहे हैं कि कॉमनवेल्थ के पहले एक लाइव करते हैं, मे बी अ डे बिफोर ओपनिंग सेरेमनी वाले दिन या फिर उसके एक दिन पहले, क्योंकि मैचेस स्टार्ट होने में तो अब 6 ही दिन का वक्त रहेगा। 24th से मैचेस स्टार्ट होंगे और 23rd को वी हैव द ओपनिंग सेरेमनी। सो मे बी ओपनिंग सेरेमनी वाले दिन कर सकते हैं, और क्योंकि उस दिन करने का बेनिफिट ये भी है कि उस दिन एशियन गेम्स के भी ड्रॉ आ जाएंगे, सो दोनों टॉपिक्स को एक साथ कवर कर सकते हैं। कॉमनवेल्थ गेम्स भारतीय टीम बेहतरीन प्लेयर्स वहाँ पे नज़र आने वाले हैं, जिसमें सीनियर प्लेयर्स तो हैं और यंग प्लेयर्स भी हैं, जिसमें सिंड्रेला पे फोकस रहेगा, जिनको मौका मिला है और उनका परफॉर्मेंस भी अच्छा रहा इन द यूटीटी। ग्लासगो में खेला जा रहा है कॉमनवेल्थ गेम्स। 10 स्पोर्ट्स, 6 पैरा स्पोर्ट्स हैं। 24th से मैचेस की शुरुआत होनी है। 23rd को आई थिंक लॉन बॉल का मैच होगा, लेकिन 24th से अगर हम देखते हैं तो मैचेस स्टार्ट हो जाएंगे। लॉन बॉल, जिम्नास्टिक, स्विमिंग, बॉक्सिंग एंड या ये सारे चीज़ें आपको देखने को मिलेंगी ऑन द फर्स्ट डे। और जो मैचेस हैं वो हमारे जाएंगे रात के 2:30 बजे तक, तो कवर तो खैर सारे करने की कोशिश है और कवर भी करेंगे। पहले दिन अगर हम देखते हैं तो बॉक्सिंग की शुरुआत हो जाएगी, जिसमें हमारा मेन फोकस रहेगा। उसके बाद अगर हम नेक्स्ट डे की बात करते हैं, यानी कि 25th, सो वंस अगेन बॉक्सिंग विल बी इन एक्शन। जो मेन इवेंट रहेगा। देन ऑन 26th वेट लिफ्टिंग की स्टार्ट, वेट लिफ्टिंग के सेशन स्टार्ट हो जाएंगे, क्वालिफिकेशन। एंड देन फ्रॉम 27th द एथलेटिक्स इवेंट्स विल स्टार्ट, वेयर वी विल बी हैविंग all the major sports getting started, javelin, high jump, hammer throw and all। 27 से उसकी शुरुआत होगी और फिर वो चलेंगे। फिर जूडो की भी शुरुआत होनी है, तो काफ़ी सारे ज़रूर हमारे मेजर स्पोर्ट्स नहीं है इस बार CWG में, बट जितने भी स्पोर्ट्स हैं उसमें उम्मीद कर रहे हैं, जिसमें भी हमने पार्टिसिपेट किया उसमें उम्मीद कर रहे हैं कि एक अच्छा फिनिश आता है टीम के लिए। बाकी क्या कहें लाइव चैट में कि तो कल जिम्बाब्वे और बांग्लादेश का भी T20 होना है, तीसरा T20। पहला जिम्बाब्वे जीती, दूसरा बांग्ला जीती, तीसरा होपफुली जिम्बाब्वे जीतती है। फीफा का आज थर्ड प्लेस मैच है और कल फाइनल्स है, अर्जेंटीना अप अगेंस्ट स्पेन। तो कोशिश रहेगी कि फाइनल्स भी कवर करते हैं। बाकी 9-13 का यहाँ स्कोर चल रहा है सेट नंबर 3 में। टेन 13 का स्कोर लाइन दोनों टीम्स के बीच में। सेट नंबर 3, Iran dominating well in this game. If we talk about Japan, they have lost only 3 sets throughout the tournament. And talking about Iran, they also didn't lost a single game throughout the tournament, winning 4 out of 4. Basically, winning 5 out of 5 if we include the league stage and then the knockouts. And now in the finals, Iran currently leading in the set 3 by 10-14. They won the set 2 as well. So it would be interesting to see which team will win the AVC Under 18 Championship title. If we talk about the Japanian side, they won the set number 1. 11-14 is the score line. And up ahead, they will go from Sopiru. Currently in the set number 3, Iran continues to lead by 3 points. Set number 2 was also well won by the Iranian side. In the set 3, they are leading by 3 points and the lead will go to 4 points now. It has been a great performance so far from the Iranian team. After losing the first set, they have made a great comeback. But you will not rule out the Japan team here as well, because they can also make a comeback. And they are looking forward to make a comeback. Scoreline currently at 12-15. A difference of 3 points between both the sides. And once again, the difference will move to 4 points. 12-16 is the scoreline. 12-16 is the scoreline between both the teams now. Japan looking forward to make a comeback, will take the score to 13-16. Iran is 9 away from winning the set number 3, and Iran would want to finish the game by the set number 4. So it will be interesting to see which team will win the set 3, because Japan is looking forward to make a comeback in the set number 3 here. 13-16 is the score line. Japan trying to make a comeback, but Iran, their attack has been top notch, and Japan's defense is being shattered here. Something which we haven't seen in the tournament. Japan's defense has been really good. The score moves to 14-17 now. A difference of 3 points between the teams. A difference of 4 points between both the sides. 14-18 is the score line. Iran is 7 away from winning the set. Japan is looking forward to make a comeback. 14-18 is the scoreline in the game. And in the live chat, an interesting statement has been made by the Formula One driver Lewis Hamilton. He said that there should be a limit on how much wealth a person can have. One of the things I struggle every day is disparity between wealthy and poor. This is definitely quite an interesting statement from Hamilton, and I don't know what to make of it because this is something which we don't expect from someone like Lewis Hamilton, who is admired all around the world. In the meantime, the scoreline moves to 15-18. Japan is looking forward to make a comeback in this set. After losing the set number 2, they are trying to make a comeback in the set 3. Set number 3 of the game. 15-19 is the scoreline. A difference of 4 points between both the teams. And the difference will move to 5 points now. 15-20 is the scoreline. 15-20, the scoreline between both the teams. A difference of 5 points can be noticed here. While Iran continues to dominate, at the same time they are constantly trying to maintain their lead, are currently 5 away from winning the set number 3. Iran moves to 21. 15-21 is the scoreline. Iran requires 4 more points to win the set. And difference of 6 points between both the sides. It can be seen how the game has gone so far. Will the set number 4 will be the last set of the game? Because currently Iran won set number 2. Now they are about to win the set number 3 as well with a lead of over 8 points. It seems like Iran may go on winning this set. 15-23 is the score line. Score will move to 16-23 here. बाकी बिल्कुल यूथ मेंस हॉकी 5S एशियन चैंपियनशिप की शुरुआत होने वाली है 20 जुलाई से and the top 3 nations will qualify to the FIH World Youth Hockey 5S Championship. Let's see how India will perform. We will definitely back our team to you know win the tournament, but the kind of performances our team is currently showing currently in each and every sport, especially our youth teams. So let's see how the things will go on. – 17-24 the score line in the meantime. Iran just one away from winning the set number 3. Whenever FC India entered the final of World Youth Cup, they beat Ukrainian side FC with a 3-2 result in the semi-final. Yeah, काफी अच्छे मैच चल रहे हैं वहाँ पे. फिलहाल यहाँ पे ईरान will win the set number 3, take the lead of 2-1 and are now just one set away from winning this game. But will they win, or is it going to be will the game go to the set number 5? It will be interesting to see. So we will be right back here after a short break. Here you go. We are back with the coverage of set number 4. Japan would love to make a comeback in this set. On the other side, Iran would want to finish this game in this set itself. It has been an interesting game between both the sides so far, although Iran have dominated, but Japan currently 7 each in this set. Score line of 7 each in the set number 3. Iran as the surveyor. And Iran would be looking forward to make a comeback in this set. It would be quite interesting to see how does Iran makes a comeback in the set number 4, because currently Japan is equalizing the score at 7 each and will take it to 8 each now. Set number 4, Japan currently leading by a point. Set number 4 moves to 9-8. Japan has a lead of a point here. Iran dominated in the set number 2 and 3, but in this set so far, we can see that Japan is looking forward to make a comeback. Scoreline stands at 10-8. 11-8 is the scoreline. Japan continues to make a comeback. Set number 4 is an important set for both the sides. Iran would want to finish the game in this set itself. On the other side, Japan looking forward to make a comeback. Both the teams are trying their absolute best. Japan looking forward to make a comeback. On the other side, Iran looking forward to win this set and win the game and win the finals. 11-8 is the scoreline. Three points is the difference. Iran will get the point number 9. A difference of 2 points between both the sides here. Set number 4 of the game. The most crucial one for both the sides. Japan, if they want to stay in the game, they need to win the set. Iran, if they want to win the finals, they have to continue their domination and win the set 4. 12-9 is the scoreline. 3 points difference between both the teams. Twelve nine is the scoreline here. Both the teams are trying their absolute best to win this set. Japan looking forward to make a comeback after losing the previous 2 sets. They want to win the set number 4. And Iran are looking forward to win the set and win the finals. The defense has been so far great from the Iranian side. But in this set, Iran have struggled a bit. with Japan looking to dominate. 12-11 is the scoreline. Iran is now making a comeback in the set number 4. Iran knows if they win this set, the game will be done and dusted here. 12-11 is the scoreline. Point difference between both the sides. Constantly, we are talking whichever team will defend well will go on winning the set and the match. 13-12 is the scoreline. Iran trailing by a point. Just a point difference between both the teams. If Iran wins this set, then they will win the game as well. If Japan's win this set, then the game will go into the set number 5. Currently, the score stands at 2-1. 13 each is the scoreline in the set number 4. Iran needs 12 more points to win the set and pull the game in their favor and the title. Japan on the other side trying their best to stay in the game because currently we can notice their struggles. And it is quite interesting to see the way Japan has struggled in the game so far because throughout the tournament they lost just 2 sets. And today they lost a set against Iran, and since then they are struggling in the game. 13-14 is the score line. Iran will take the lead here for the first time in the set. For the first time in this set, we can see that Iran have taken a lead. Thirteen 14 is the score. A point lead there for Iran. Iran will take the lead to 2 points here. 13-15 will be the score line. Japan 10 away. Iran 10 away from winning the set 4 and winning the game. On the other side, on the other side, Japan has to make a comeback here, which hasn't been that easy for the Japanian side. 13-15 is the score line. A difference of 2 points for both the sides. Thirteen 15 is the score line. It will move to 13-16 now. 3 points difference between both the sides. A difference of 3 points here between both the teams. Scoreline currently stands at 13-16. Japan looking forward for a comeback. The score moves to 14-16 here. 14-16 is the scoreline. Iran will take it to 14-17 now. A difference of 3 points. Iran is just 8 away from winning this set. And if Iran goes on winning this set, then they will become the champions of this tournament. 14-18 is the scoreline. A difference of 4 points between both the teams. And Iran are looking forward to finish the game with a victory here. In the meantime, Japan trying to make the comeback. Its scoreline stands at 15-18. 15-19 will be the scoreline. 4 points difference for both the sides. Fifteen 19 the score here, which moves to 16-19 now. A great performance here from the Japan side. Sixteen 19 the score. Japan trying to make a comeback in the game. Iran looks all set to finish the game in the set number 4 itself. Both the sides were undefeated throughout the tournament. Performance was pretty great. Currently, the score moves to 17-19. Japan trying their best to make a comeback. But it hasn't been that easy for the Japanian side, with Iran pulling out a great performance here. Set number 4, 17-20 is the scoreline. Just one set away, Iranian side to win this tournament. 17-20 the scoreline. Tomorrow, Ashtub is likely to get a chance in the third ODI, as Washington Sundar will not play as he got injured. See, I think they will replace Sundar with Kuldeep. That will be the right decision. You need to bring back Kuldeep. You need to find his mojo back, his form back. So I will be backing Kuldeep to make a comeback and play well. So according to me, Sundar should be replaced by Kuldeep as he's waiting for his chance. He's yet to get a chance in the tournament so far. So it would be great if we hand on a chance to Kuldeep in the next game. Set number 4, 18-21, the scoreline. Japan trailing by 3 points. On the other side, Iran leading by 3 points. Three more points required to equalize the score. Japan will move to 19, now 2 away from equalizing the score. On the other side, Iran is just 4 away from winning the game. Nineteen 21 is the scoreline. Iran just 3 away from winning the tournament. Japan trying their best to make a comeback. 20-22 is the scoreline. Twenty 23 is the scoreline. Iran just 2 away from winning the set. Two more points left for the Iranian side to win this game. Twenty-one, 23. Japan trying to make a comeback in the game now. But it feels like it is too late here for Japan to try here for a comeback because Iran is definitely dominating well. But Japan is now just 1 away from Iran's score. The scoreline 22-23. 22-23 is the scoreline. A difference of 1 point between both the teams. Scoreline of 22-23 between both the teams. Iran 2 away from winning the set, but Japan is making sure that the game goes to the set 5. Let's see. 22-23 is the scoreline. It has been a really close game so far, close set so far. A scoreline of 22-24. Iran is just 1 away from winning the AVC Under 18 Boys Championship. There you go, 25th point there for Iran, and they have won the AVC Under 18 Boys Volleyball Championship. A great performance from the Iranian side. They have beaten Japan in the finals, who were dominant throughout the tournament. But here's come the victory for the Iranian side. They continue to dominate in the AVC. 3-1 is the finishing scoreline for the Iranian side. Congratulations to Iran. And that's it for now. We will be live again tomorrow at 8 a.m. with the coverage of PV Sindhu's game. We will be doing a watch along. So I was planning for a watch along for the PV Sindhu's match. So we will cover it. बाकी मंडे और फ्राइडे को महामुकाबला होने वाला है मेंस वुमेन्स यूथ हॉकी 5 एशियन चैंपियनशिप स्टार्ट होनी है. आप कवर करोगे क्या? लेट्स सी. अभी मैं कमिट नहीं करता हूँ, लेकिन कल कंफर्मेशन दे दूंगा. कल सुबह पीवी सिंधु का मैच कवर करते हैं और उसके बाद दोपहर में मैच प्रीव्यू देंगे इंग्लैंड और भारत के तीसरे वनडे का. सो कोशिश तो रहेगी मेरी कि कवर किया जाए हॉकी 5 एशियन यूथ चैम्पियनशिप. वहाँ पे भी आपका टारगेट है कि वर्ल्ड चैम्पियनशिप के लिए क्वालिफाई करें. बाकी कल सुबह मिलते हैं एट 8 p.m. और 7:50 a.m. पे स्टार्ट करते हैं विद द कवरेज ऑफ पीवी सिंधुज गेम. बाकी क्या कह रहे हैं? Minervia Academy 2-1 in the yellow. We are the World Youth Cup champions. A final worthy of champions. Our young warrior showed courage, character, and unbreakable spirit. It's a good result for the India's team, and they overcome every challenge and won the World Youth Championship. It's finally a good result for India in the Youth Championship, because we were regularly struggling in the Youth Championship. We saw in the AVC. Now we lost the FIBA Under 18 semis as well, but a good result for India in the World Youth Cup 2026. बाकी खैर अब कल सुबह मिलते हैं with the coverage of PV Sindhu's match. Coverage will start from 7:50 a.m. PV Sindhu in the finals of Japan Open, तो उसका वॉच अलॉन्ग करते हैं, फिर कल करते हैं डिस्कशन. So that's it for now. Thanks a lot everyone for joining.